Your journey ends here. Look who's here to meet us. Pity they don't seem fond of visitors. Nice try. Over here!
Another down.
I've had warmer welcomes. Let's go. This might take a while.
The stew's awful.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be? Anything else?
Covered in nicks and lumps. The lot.
Here.
I dare not think. A stroke of good fortune, perhaps?
I hope you're right.
So do I.
Has claimed them all.
Let's see what we've got next. tame such a beast.
Stand back. Here it comes.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Slow. This one. Attack. This one. Attack. This one. Second. Toggle.
I'll conjure a ward.
Joshua!
Desperate times.
Clive, no!
Trust me. I'm your shield, remember?
This might be a job for Ifrit!
And why would you turn to him, brother? When we fight together.
cut off for good.
If it is like the others, the entrance to the inner sanctum will be at the foot of the crystal. We're almost there.
This one. Get him. Over here. All yours, Morgul. Get him. Over here! Get him! This one. Get him. Go for it. This one.
Once we step onto that bridge, we'll be easy targets.
Then we better move quickly.
All yours, Torval.
More of Ultimus tools. Come on then. What are you waiting for? Through the castle then.
I don't see any other way.
This one. Get him.
So many.
Focus, Joshua. We're not done yet.
Yes, you should. Save your strength for another
Kill!
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here. Stand back, Joshua. I'm summoning Ifrit.
Stop, Clive! You mustn't. We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die? Jill!
She's not alone.
Surprised to see us.
How did you...
Gav. He told us exactly where you'd be. Even sniffed out a crack in the castle wall. And when we saw the heavens come crashing down, we had no choice but to believe him. It's been quite a day.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I would see repaid.
Prince Dion. It's good to see you well.
So, this must be Ifrit. Your uncle bade me give you a message. Listen to your heart, and guide your steel true. Your father would expect no less. That is all.
Thank you.
For everything, Your Highness.
Dion, please.
You do realize the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundations, right? Now, if your lord and ladyship's quite finished...
Well said, Gav. We have work to do.
Don't suppose there's out I can say to make you change your mind. So I'll just tell you, Nan won't take kindly to losing a bet.
And we wouldn't want to...
You mean? Welcome to Goots's Toll. Is there else you need? All done then? I did a good job. You don't want me to make yours out else?
If Sid were here today...
He'd be proud of us all.
There is still much until then.
I do not him. I couldn't have made it this far without...
Each parting brings the...
I missed you too.
You see, Clive, and ours.
We fought long and hard for this moment.
We need only endure this.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
Welcome, sons of fire.
Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them, all of them. As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him, and we leave.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution. The illness having spread to every organ, there was but one escape from this fate: to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his God's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own, and from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource, and the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth. But we are one and the same.
Ifrit, or what's left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
My friends, my family. We have all suffered, all fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's ours.
Bow down, offenders, hearts disdained. Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through game standing. Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition, in fitting season shall we reap our harvest. Gifted this chance, and still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
He
the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
Over here! Get him! Get him!
Prostrate yourselves.
Kill!
Last. At last, for countless generations have we awaited this moment. Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
Clive! None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Wake up.
That hurt.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
And once again, does my creation stray from the path laid before it? Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin, does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they?
Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship!
I will be with you anon. Thank you. tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
There's something about it.
Still alive, Otto? Something tells me that ice...
It's a long story.
Right.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well...
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canberra is in flames, and the Empire...
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. It'd better all be here.
Trouble with your gear, or something for you, do you?
Should last you a good while. Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later. That it? Fine.
Still alive, are ya? You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Yep. Not saying for you, do you? Yeah, that should do you.
Good morrow to you, my friend. If I may observe... History can wait. I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today. What subject shall we consider today?
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Come to wish on.
This is it. You know what I have to do. There's no turning. This is where our journey was leading us.
I could pray to Metia for you. You always are.
I did promise we'd watch.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Something tells me this is no...
You alright? About that. Oi! Let's see. You off then?
Hmm? Clive! Rutherford informs me.
I would have done this.
You're far too modest, Clive.
From what little I saw.
But I was rather hoping... Alas, it seems that we must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the realm's army, as you've seen, certain cities, and yet, in short...
But how would...
The armies, my boy. Sadly, but I do know some...
I thought he was retired.
He was. Until Anders luck.
Of course you...
And he's agreed. Havel has always been a man. I extolled your many virtues as... You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, and if the Field Marshal wishes...
That's the...
I'll leave for Randalar. Would you send a stolen?
Of course. Brother...
Excellent.
No. Don't worry, my boy. Rutherford is in Randalar this very moment.
It's hardly every...
And a will. You can count. Be seeing ya.
I did it, Sid. I made friends with...
Say what you will. Trying to see much.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? I never did ask where you got that anklet.
From Sid, that's why.
That long?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Clap that there iron on him to keep...
What's wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone? I reckon what he will...
I'm sorry. Sorry for making... Let's get that...
Doug sound...
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you, something?
Quick, can't you?
Not nearly as much as you have.
Aye, good thing and all.
Your kindness is appreciated.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you.
Where to, then, Torgal?
What do you think happened to Miss...
Sid!
With what?
No!
It's Miss Midadol. Very strange.
When she is, she acts like...
In the class.
That's what I said.
Well, she does have a lot.
Not...
Then it's probably just about the end.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? Don't listen to her.
But who's gonna put...
Why don't I go and see if...
You do that. She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him.
Thanks for the war.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid.
Of course.
It is an honor. My name is... I wish to be
No, I will not send good men in. Why would you want...
I need to... I was raised, or rather, it was not a place of... We were tortured, and few ever survived.
I can't imagine.
I lost, but they must be remembered. The Institute.
You were a good friend, but the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid.
Too dangerous for you. I'll go to Bad Ba. I won't let... You can start by telling...
Be the grace.
All right.
May them...
Do you suppose it's magic? Thing afloat.
What else could it be?
Mid.
Ah! That's it! If this doesn't see here to the...
To the sky? You aren't trying to give the...
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're a... Is this really so important that you need...
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves. The Fallen had their chance. But not me. Well...
And is that a...
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is... But if a god... First, I'll need oil. And not just some old drippings. Then I'll need some bone. Or shell.
If it's beast bones you're after...
No, they'll know...
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong?
I've received word.
His will.
In the crypt, after Kupka was kind enough to drive out, and in the process of doing so...
I'm surprised anything...
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor.
Of course. I want to know what's in...
Very well. Back to Tabor, then. Not to be reunited with your tales.
All right, Torgal. I'm going to need a little bit... Do you have a better hint? Unless... Why don't we try the... I have... To port is old. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
There's something about it. I feel like...
Sid.
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. And something else.
How did she...
Finding bearers always was her strong. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are... And even better for her.
Leaving the bearers...
Sid, I'd like to... And while I'm well aware that I can't let those bearers die...
We'll be needing...
Does that...
I'm making an exception. We stay no longer than we have to.
Thank you, Sid. Chadwick. Another thought of him helped.
He must be very...
He was.
Then we find it.
The entrance to the prison light. We should head there as...
As do I.
Sid.
It depends what...
A bearer, but recently freed from... As you know, the work we do is not...
I don't mind.
Because our ranks are filled with men and women scouting. We're few with the nose, and since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the trait.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know, and that he is to proceed to...
No time like that.
No time like that.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer. Vivian, and I'd be happy to help.
Thank you, but tracking it...
Please. It's only right that
You are too kind. Alas, I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had...
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, but this book... It's...
All right, Sid.
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable...
Most bones are the same. If it's durability you're looking for...
I do. Will any old adamantus...
Well, with shell, but don't expect to make quick...
I'll keep that in mind.
What a word. Might be time to take a step. And if it weren't...
No.
Is that right? I know you'll do right by us, Clive.
Is there aught I might assist you with? His Grace and I At first, it was my... My lord.
I am.
I do not doubt it.
Thank you.
May you return... I prithee, do not risk yourself unduly.
Thank you, my lord, for taking me in.
Everyone... Harry's tea stop the fizz.
Clive.
What's this?
A chest of all the seeing as you're so...
I'm sure it will be very entire.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? I'll take that. Besides...
Who indeed?
I'm glad I was there for his final moments.
Through... I've been charged with
And you seek one whose name I had not?
Right as always. But she didn't see...
And yet I gather... Clive, I fear she asks the
executor.
Coveters of secret, a clandestine organization committed to the collection one such text, being the tome, a tale which could overturn the established order, or... So...
How is it that
Why? They lurk in the shadows.
Which would explain why...
By the hand of the
But what drives them?
Fine, quite sadly. You may just as soon ask...
My hunt was doomed. What was Vivian expecting?
Not from thin air, no. Rumors of the executors, but rather less so across the strait. Alas, but though he did not mention it by name, if you were, by some chance, able to save even a...
Very well. I'll be sure to pay...
you see that too?
Papa?
What is it?
Oh, please.
Just make it stop.
I'm scared.
It's all right. Run like the wind.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you!
Allow me.
I don't need...
Please. This won't take...
You're right, men.
A little longer than I'd... Field Marshal Haviland, are either of you injured?
No, my lord. Fucking traitors. But I hadn't thought the corrupt... It's a fucking you're interfering old bastard. My lord, Mark. Or is Sid the...
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring.
Before I'd have you answer, what do you stand?
I won't deny that I might, but I seek a new beginning. And while the choices I've made, I know, for so long, when it should have been out, but in order to take it...
Certainly not the words I expected from... You are, no. I never hear the end. All right. I'll start by ordering. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they...
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few... We will need an envoy. One who...
I'm flattered, and I have other problems. What we need is a skill...
Is that... And would he...
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, I suppose we'll all have to find a little...
I shall.
My lord Mark, your lord uncle bade me as...
And I will see that my... Very good. An envoy. I can barely convince my brother to take... Someone like Quentin.